I'm Leslie Duvernay, California-based realtor, investor, and landlord coach, and I help buyers make smart purchases that not only make sense now, but also long-term. Now, our team operates in 3 key markets in the great state of California. We cover the greater Sacramento region, down south in San Diego, and also far up in Northern California and Shasta County. But what I'm about to share with you applies across the entire state. So if you're thinking about buying, here's what actually matters in 2026. Oh, my buyers right now, I just love you guys, but you are working us agents. Now, a lot of you buyers out there right now, you might think that waiting is the responsible play, but actually, that is what's keeping you stuck. A lot of buyers think that the only way they have leverage is if they time the market right. Well, I'm here to tell you that nobody has a crystal ball and there is no way you can actually know what the market is going to do. Your leverage as a buyer actually comes from the prep. This market that we're in right now is not just throw an offer and hope. Buyers who are fully pre-approved, organized, and easy to work with are the ones who are winning right now, especially if we're in a multiple offer situation, which is still happening in some cases. Clean terms in that scenario always win. Now, buyers, I completely get it. There is a lot of price sensitivity in the market right now, and buyers feel like they are still overpaying. But just keep in mind that homes that are priced competitively are still getting multiple offers. Meanwhile, there are homes on the other end of the spectrum that are priced way too high, and those you might be able to negotiate on a little more. Now, that large gap does create an opportunity for you as a buyer if you find the right seller who's willing to make a deal. One of the biggest things that is helping buyers right now are seller credits. Now, if you're a brand new buyer and you don't know what seller credits are basically where you write into your offer on that property, you ask for the seller to credit you a certain amount towards your closing costs. So every deal has a series of closing costs, whether that be your prorated taxes, insurance, HOA fees, some of your loan fees, the escrow title, all of that. And with some loan types, like the VA loan, you can even get up to 6% of the purchase price in seller credits on a transaction. And even better with that loan program, if you qualify for the VA loan, you can even use that seller credit to pay off debt. But if you're not using that loan, you're basically going to use a seller credit to offset some of your out-of-pocket costs aside from your down payment. Now, I'll tell you, literally every single buyer transaction that we have done over the last several years even has had some form of a seller credit to help offset some costs. Whether that credit came from a repair negotiation or we negotiated it upfront with your offer. We're also seeing really strong opportunities for buyers with new construction. Some of these larger developments like DR Horton, they are actually offering reduced interest rates along with closing cost credits. So if you can qualify for some of the builder incentives, then you can also reduce your monthly payment and cover a lot of those out-of-pocket costs. As far as interest rates go for buyers, if you're still waiting for 2021 to come back, I don't think that's going to happen. But if you find a crystal ball and you know more, surely share that with me. Interest rates have overall been fairly consistent for the last 3 years. They have moved up or down ever so slightly, but overall they've been fairly consistent. And when it comes to seller credits in a transaction for a buyer, a great way you can utilize the seller credits is actually doing a temporary or permanent interest rate buy down if your lender allows that with your loan type. So that's another way you can save some costs on the monthly payment. Now, lately, what we've been seeing is a lot of transition actually from different pockets of California. So we've seen a lot of Southern California moving up to Northern California simply for lifestyle change or just affordability. And then we've actually seen some buyers come from out of state. They maybe moved out of state at one point in time and then they want to come back to California. So we're seeing that also. So buyers, ultimately, there are deals out there for you. Just know that what we're seeing is a big gap right now. We're seeing homes that are priced, prepped, and presented really well. Those homes are still getting multiple offers. And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, we're seeing homes that are overpriced or not prepped well or just thrown on the market, and trying to find a seller who's willing to make a deal in the realm of reality that in the forefront they are overpriced. So trying to find a seller that's willing to make a deal often can take a little bit longer, but the deals are out there. And then if you're a buyer and you're offering on something that has a multiple offer situation, then being fully prepared up front and making sure that you're fully pre-approved, you have everything ready to go before you even submit that offer, and then you can write the cleanest terms and be able to beat out some of those other offers. Now, if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, go ahead and comment buy and tell us what city you're looking in. And if you got this via our newsletter, then go ahead and reply to the email and we'll send you our buyer's guide. And if you're a past client and you're just curious about what the market looks like right now and what your possibility could be for your buying power if you are going to move into a different property, maybe rent out your old one and buy another one, or sell that one, buy another one, and what that looks like, then reach out anytime because we're happy to help. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.